And after 10 rounds of boxing, Katie Taylor was victorious over Amanda Serrano by split decision and is still the unified lightweight champion of the world. And now, let's go to post.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for waiting. It was a tough fight. Katie's been stitched up, I think Amanda as well, and I know she's already spoken. There's a lot of you, and we're very grateful for that. We're not going to stay too long because, as I said, Katie had a very tough fight. But firstly, I just want to thank Madison Square Garden, DAZN, all the media for just the most incredible night. You know, we built this as the biggest female fight of all time. And it became one of the biggest fights in boxing today, but what you witnessed was one of the greatest fights, I believe, in the history of Madison Square Garden. And both women deserve so much credit, and I think now, to be honest, is the night that we stop talking about women's and men's boxing, just boxing, because that was one of the best fights I've ever witnessed live. So congratulations to Katie Taylor. And we're going to go to the floor for questions. Jake Donovan, I believe, go first.
Thanks. Hey, Katie, congratulations. Incredible. Everyone here, it's, fight of the year, just probably the event of the year. For you, you became the undisputed champion in this building 3 years ago. I know you were displeased with your performance. How important was it for you to deliver a career-defining performance tonight?
Yeah, I think the most important thing is always to come out as the winner, regardless of how I performed well or not. But yeah, tonight was just fantastic. I had to dig deep in there tonight. I had to produce a career-defining performance to actually win tonight. And what an amazing champion Amanda is as well. A phenomenal fighter, and we definitely got the best out of each other tonight. That's for sure. But everyone was talking about coming into this fight. It was the biggest fight in women's boxing history, but I think it actually exceeded everything that people were talking about this week. And just even walking out to the ring today, just looking at the packed stadium, unbelievable stuff. Was absolutely special moments. The best night of my career for sure. I wasn't sure if anything could reach my Olympic gold medal moment, but tonight was absolutely the best moment of my career.
Wow. Yeah. So all three judges had you winning the final 3 rounds to pull out the victory. Did you sense that you needed those 3 rounds to win this?
Yeah, I came back, and I guess that's what was my corner saying I needed the championship rounds, and I did what I had to do. I showed the champion's heart in there, as I always do. I think time and time again, I always show that champion's heart when I need to. And I dug deep when I needed to tonight. I was in the trenches again tonight, and those are career-defining moments for sure. Yeah.
Katie, Sean Vaughan here. Congrats. Already the Serrano team are here. They're only gone about 10 minutes, and they more or less said they'd come to Dublin for the return.
Yeah.
Eddie, what do you think? They all agreed they would prepare to come to Dublin. Will you give a return fight?
Me?
Well, you're the boss.
Katie give a return.
Yeah. Will you, Katie?
I think talk about the rematch first.
Yeah.
If it was a fight you'd be interested in, and I'll talk about Ireland.
Absolutely. We all want to see the best versus the best of it. Absolutely. A rematch would be absolutely phenomenal. And if it was in Dublin, we could sell out Croke Park, I would say 90,000 people. So that would be unbelievable. We see something special here tonight. I've been flying in front of 80 or 90,000 people in Croke Park. Absolutely, that can happen.
Yep.
There you go.
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
Okay, will you organise that?
Yeah, cool. So I hope so.
He is my promoter.
Yeah, if she'll still let me, unless you know something I don't know. But,
50 years ago, Muhammad Ali fought in Croke Park.
Yeah.
So they want to make the greatest fighter of all time in Croke Park.
yeah, of course. Look, that felt like Croke Park tonight. It was just incredible. And I'm not sure we'll get as many travelling Puerto Ricans, but it would always, and it has always been on our minds, and would feel a big shame if she didn't get a chance to fight in Ireland, during her career. So if we could do that, and back end of the summer, set there's a tough fight. She's going to need some rest, not too much rest, knowing Katie, but certainly on the mind of us all.
back after round 5 when you did ship probably more punishment in that round than maybe in your entire career?
How did I come back?
Yeah, like where did you get the courage and the strength to come back?
I think the courage and the strength comes back in those moments just purely from the hard work that I actually put in the training camp over the last few months. It's in those moments that the hard work pays off in training. I don't just show courage on flying night, I show courage every single day, training day after day after day, in hard spars week after week. And that's exactly why you train hard for those moments when you actually are in the trenches.
And she's just built different. She got balls of steel. I don't care what you want to call it.
Katie. Katie. Katie over here. Down here. Hi, Katie. A couple things. First, like you're talking about the 5th round, did Amanda do something or change anything up in the 4th and 5th or 5th and 6th to really be able to get in and land more shots than she had been doing the first few rounds?
I don't think she did anything differently. I just probably stood there a bit too long myself probably and just made it into a bit of a terror, but as I always do, unfortunately. I think I was boxing very, very well, obviously in the early rounds, and I just got stuck just in a fight with her. But yeah, I can't say that she did anything differently. I just love a terror player every now and then.
And you talked about how you thought maybe tonight even exceeded expectations. Was there a moment when you look back at everything, whether it was the walk-up, whether it was the walk-in, anything like that, that made you say, whoa, this is something different?
I think even at the weigh-in yesterday, I did not expect to have a weigh-in of that magnitude even. You're seeing all the Puerto Rican fans, all the traveling Irish fans, seeing all the Puerto Rican flags and the Irish flags around the place. The atmosphere even yesterday for the weigh-in was unbelievable. It was like something like an Anthony Joshua weigh-in or Canelo weigh-in. I never experienced anything like that throughout my professional career, and just selling in Madison Square Garden here tonight. Just the atmosphere is amazing. Tonight was just very, 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 very special. I don't know what else to say.
Do you feel like you elevated your sport tonight?
Absolutely, yeah. Tonight, we were saying before that in Madison Square Garden, King Muhammad Ali and Joe Frazier, people will absolutely be talking about myself and Amanda Serrano for years and years to come. This is a history-making fight, and I definitely lived up to that expectation.
Thanks.
Kate, you just looked when you were coming out that you were sort of taking everything in. What was going through your mind when you came out and you seen the crowd and all those Irish flags? It must have been an extremely proud moment.
Oh, incredible. I just want to thank all the Irish people for actually travelling over. The support was unbelievable. I think every fight I've had, the support has been incredible. But tonight was very, very special, both for myself and Amanda. We represent our nations very, very proudly, and just seeing so many Irish flags, so the support was just incredible. I did pick the song, yeah. Yeah, so Ross just told me before we walk out just to soak it and enjoy the occasion, and that's exactly what I was trying to do there. Yeah.
Katie.
What have been the main difficulties to get to this point? And also, how does it feel? What does it mean to you to now be an inspiration to so many women with big dreams, and especially young girls?
Yeah, I think that's the best part about this journey, is being able to inspire young girls, inspire the next generation. And I think both myself and Amanda have broken down so many barriers over the last few years in our sport, and I guess we're both winners in a certain way. Tonight, just what we actually did, what we actually achieved, absolutely is going to inspire a lot of young girls after that fight.
Casey, a magnificent performance, and it was actually, Casey over here, and actually genuinely moving to watch you and Amanda. It was fantastic. But easy for us to say on the outside, but it went so quickly. And I felt like 2 minute rounds just don't do justice to fighters of your magnitude. Do you feel the time is now to move up to 3 minute rounds?
Yeah, I mean, I don't actually know what the world is.
There's pros and cons to either time, you know, it's like, I don't know, now's the time to decide how long the fight should be. Is that 20 minutes in will order?
Yeah.
You know?
I mean, the one thing that I think is helped women's boxing is the fast-paced nature of the fight. And I don't think you'd get that same fast pace. I do think you may see more stoppages, but I don't think you see the same intensity over the 3 minutes. So I've always felt that while we're introducing the audience to women's boxing over 2 minutes, it's fast-paced, it's exciting, it's working. And when you watch that fight tonight, yeah, would it have been better over 3 minutes? Maybe, maybe not. But I don't know, it's a tough call. I do think eventually at some point, I don't think all women's boxing should be over 3 minute rounds. But, you know, tonight you saw a fantastic product and it was a 2 minute round product. But I always think we should always look at trying to evolve in some way.
I got one for Eddie and I one for Katie. First of all, Eddie, don't underestimate how much Puerto Rican travel, because I've been to Vegas and they go all the way, so don't underestimate it.
But there was about 6,000 Irish tonight. I think you will have 600.
And we're making jokes. If Amanda goes to Ireland and she beats Katie, the third one has to be Puerto Rico.
Okay.
And for Katie, one of the judges even gave the fifth round 10-8. Was there any thought after that round, because you seem to be pretty hurt at that round? To your credit, you took a second win and got over, but how were you?
I don't think I was as hurt as people may think. But no, I wasn't worried. I obviously knew it was a tough round for me, and I knew that was Amanda's round, but I wasn't coming back concerned or anything. I knew that I was okay, I was stable, and I come back to the corner, and I just had to regroup, reset, and I actually won the next round after that. So, yeah, I mean, I regardless of whether it was a tough round for me or not, I always come back and show the heart that I need to actually come through.
Eddie, what's the status of your battle?
No, well, I'd love to sit here, Billy Big Balls, and go, he can keep it, but we were actually advised that as promoters we shouldn't be betting on our own fights, which I feel dreadful about now, because it would have been beautiful to take $1 million off him, but and give it. I would just like to say I was 100% giving it to you, honestly, you know. But we're coming up with something else for charity. But yeah, it was just nice to beat him, to be honest with you, because genuinely, money aside, it would have been really difficult to take.
Katie, you want to do the same for you? Difficult things? You got to lose to
Listen to him.
Oh well, every loss is difficult to take, isn't it? I'm very, very competitive. I come in here to want to be the best. I came into this fight knowing that this was a career-defining fight, and I would be very, very disappointed if I didn't come out victorious, and I was going to do everything that I could to actually win tonight.
Casey, sorry.
I got to say the fastest I've probably ever seen them. Was that a focus in camp coming into this?
I wouldn't say it was a focus, I just have fast hands.
Casey, congratulations. Sorry.
Wrong thing to say to Katie Taylor.
I don't know.
Wrong thing to say.
I think it was more of a balancing rather than actually my legs, but yes, she was definitely a hard puncher for sure, but I have a great chin, so yeah, I wasn't concerned about the fight, but definitely she's known to be a big puncher, isn't she? So yeah.
Katie, can I just ask you, you've achieved, sorry Katie, congratulations. You've achieved everything you've ever set out to achieve, really all your dreams. Have you ever thought about walking away the moment that you will walk away, or is that fight in Dublin the one thing that's keeping you going?
Yeah, I mean, I have no plans of retiring right now. I love my sport. I love fighting, and I just want to keep making history. I want to keep doing what I'm doing, I guess.
And on a separate note, what will you do tomorrow and over the next few days? What are you looking forward to doing?
I'm just looking forward to not getting punched in the face for a few weeks. Yeah, I'm just going to take it easy with the family. They're all over here, so I'm just going to relax with them for the day. But an amazing life for myself and my family. We're just absolutely over the moon. The biggest night in my career.
Katie, bar a Serrano rematch, is there any other fights that you'd like to take part in the future?
There's definitely no shortage of big fights, that's for sure.
Yeah, I mean, I think the great thing about Amanda and Katie is they needed each other to find that fight of that magnitude. Katie's been involved in some big fights, but obviously that was the biggest. And you know, there's going to be a lot of people that will be interested in seeing the rematch. She's got all the belts. She'll continue to call the shots, and you know, myself, Brian, and Ross, and everyone will talk about the future. I know Madison Square Garden have already said to me, please bring the rematch back here in September, October. Obviously we've got Ireland to consider as well, and you know, I think tonight was just about getting the win and letting everything else fall into place after that. Couple more guys, because Katie's
Eddie, over there.
yeah.
There's Clarissa Shields, Layla Ali, Christy Martin, but I think it's safe to say that nobody should be compared to Katie Taylor.
Yeah, I mean they're great champions. I think when you look at what Katie has done from the amateur game to the Olympics, you know, to how she's opened so many doors. And I actually said on social media tonight, I said she's paved the way for so many people, but tonight is about herself. But Katie's very selfless. She wants to inspire the next generation without actually realising that these moments are what she's worked for and she's created. And that was nice about the ring walk tonight, because a lot of the time she's been on the coattails of other shows. You know, when she boxed Bassoon here, she was on the Anthony Joshua card. Tonight they were all here for her. And it was the first time really I've seen her walk out and sort of soak it up. And she deserved that moment, because it's nice to give to others, it's nice to pave the way for others, but you should also be very proud of what you've achieved when you've achieved what Katie Taylor has.
Eddie, you fight, I think it actually exceeded what you said. I asked you to compare to Joshua Ruiz. The noise here was even greater than that fight. Is it possible to make an even bigger event?
I mean, look, who knows? I mean, tonight, when Joel Fisher and the tremendous team at MSG said, we have to take this to the big room, I was a little bit nervous. You know, I knew it would do well. I didn't know it would sell it out, but you're right. One thing that people keep talking about tonight was the noise. Not just how many people were there, but the noise and the passion. And that's what makes a great event. Luckily enough, I've promoted 2 events at Madison Square Garden in the main arena. One was Joshua Ruiz, which hurt badly, but was still an event that people said, we'll remember that for the rest of our lives. And tonight, Katie gave us a fight that everyone will remember again for the rest of their lives. And as a promoter, you can't ask for more, that people leave the arena getting value for money, but also having memories that they'll remember forever. And Katie and Amanda gave us those memories tonight.
Saying that after the fight that you actually said it was a draw. You said to him personally that it was a draw. Is that true?
No, I said to him after 8 rounds that it could be 4-4. I thought Katie won the fight 6-4, to be honest with you. But to be honest, like, sometimes when a fight's close like 6-4, if it is a draw, which I don't think would have been fair to Katie, sometimes you take it on the chin. I mean, I said to Ross said to me, I think we got it, but it's close. You know, we all felt it was a close fight. But when it's also 6-4, it can be 7-3, which was what one of the judges gave it. So if you want to go either way. But Jake also said that it was a robbery on social media, and he didn't know who won the fight when he got in the ring. So, I mean, sometimes he doesn't know where he is, to be honest with you. But on a serious note, like away from that, thank you to MVP. They have brought a lot to this event, and they've worked hard for Amanda to make it the spectacle that it was. So, you know, thank you. And thank you to everybody else. And thank you to the undisputed lightweight world champion.
And I'm Kristal Hart reporting from Madison Square Garden. Hope you've enjoyed the show. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you at the fights.